All right, here we are. Welcome to the replay of the storyboards from the My Little Pony panel for MFM 2013. We had just watched season 3, and I have with me Ricochet, who's going to be helping me comment and try to keep me on track.
Absolutely. I'm the conductor in this runaway train.
There we go. All right, now I don't think I have the window selected. I need to have selected, so let's click here. Expected to see that. Bam, 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 bam. All right, predictions for season 4 are that the aliens from The Simpsons would have been hit by it was the sonic rain boom that Rainbow Dash set off at the point that she turned everyone into super ponies, gave them their cutie marks, and crash on Equestria and then proceed to take over the planet. And that's one prediction. Aliens from Rigel 7, 5, 6, 7.
Flawless so far.
So far, so good. We're looking good. The other prediction is also kind of space related, where Delancey, what's his first name?
John.
John, good, man of the Bible.
The most generic.
Meets, shut up. John Delancey from the Star Trek fame, also My Little Pony Discord. Audio meets up, and Q and Discord make their powers combine, and then rain havoc upon the universe. It's another prediction. Next prediction is that what's her name? Mangle? No, that's not Mangle. What's the name of the dragon?
I don't know.
Oh no! Spurgle eats all the Pony Crusaders. Pony Mark Crusaders.
Eaten by what does that say? Crackle?
Crackle's the best pony. Okay, so that's that. All right, so now we're going to go over how to ponify your persona. Let's say, for example, you're some doobie-looking dragon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you don't want things to be too realistic. The proportions need to be chibi-ized. And so you want to first work on the head. Bigger eyes, smaller horns, round out the figure. You want to really be able to turn this into a plush, and you really want to be able to market this the best you can. Next thing you want to address is the wings. They can't be that big. You need some little chicken fritter rings that look a little weird. Okay, and then the body, and then you got to shrink that all up. It absorbs up into, and then there you go. You have a ponified dragon, ready to live a life of servitude in a library somewhere.
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
And here we go. Here is our fanfic this year. It was Philly Fantasy 6, if you get it. Haha. Because there's... All right, so we start
Jokes.
out. Shut up.
Here at MFM, we like to make jokes.
Nay. So we're not going to call her Ditzy. We're going to call her...
It's Ditzy Doo, though.
What was the other name, though, that she was called that you didn't like?
The one that everyone uses because the internet is incredibly imaginative with names.
And what's that
Derpy
one?
Hooves.
Oh, okay, yeah, so Ditzy here is flying in that direction.
With a wonky eye.
With just one of them. And she comes across a phoenix down feather, or perhaps a normal feather, who knows. But the focus is that it draws onto the tip of her nose, which forces her eyes to focus on one specific point, which
and her nose to scrunch up.
Which in turn, there is scrunch, which in turn takes two parallel universes and Pachank smashes them together into one.
With her eyes.
Her eyes are powerful. That's why they're kept apart. They're never supposed to look together. Brought into focus into one reality. So we have the main six chilling, and they realize there's a disturbance in this
barely
multiverse.
Phasing in existence.
They have heads. That's all they need. And they're suddenly transported into the Final Fantasy world, where we have Twilight taking on the role as a white mage, possibly summoner, depending on what property. We have Applejack turning into a chocobo. We have
appropriate.
Fluttershy turning into a summoner because she likes to make smaller creatures.
You need to have two summoners on your team. It's really important.
One of them has white magic as a sub job. Rainbow Dash turns into Barrett because arm guns, leg guns.
Is that just Mega Man arms?
Shh. Apparently also Rarity turns into a summoner. I don't know what I did then. No, Moogle. Okay, I'm sorry.
3 summoners.
No. Fluttershy turns into a Moogle.
Fluttershy
turns into a Moogle. Still arm guns. And then Rarity is also summoner. And Spike turns into Spike Bahamut, but Spike, it doesn't matter.
Behemoth?
Rarity also gets super Vincent hair. And
okay.
Turns into
she's a vampire now.
She also is, yeah. She is, and nothing happens to Pinkie Pie. Nothing happens to Pinkie Pie. No, nothing.
No.
So, as soon as they enter the new world, they are approached by the one-winged angel himself, Sephiroth, and he immediately cuts off one of Twilight's new alicorn wings.
As is tradition.
And blood spurts forth. Why would he do this, you ask? Well, he would do that simply because he's no longer a one-winged angel, but nay, a dual-winged angel. Langel.
I like how small his wing got in this one.
It's not going to grow bigger. He just cut off an alicorn's wing, put it on his body.
I'm talking about his original wing was a lot bigger in the original
This isn't
panel.
the time to bring up inconsistencies in art. That's something else. All right, everyone's shocked.
That's my job.
Everyone's shocked. And
I think Pinkie Pie might be losing her mind.
Brain dead, maybe? Doesn't matter. Newfound with Sephiroth's newfound pony power, he will now destroy everything. Without the elements of harmony, how are we going to stop him? Asks Twilight. Eyelashes on pupil. See me after class. Oh yeah, I did that wrong. Don't pay attention to that part. Sephiroth's getting super sinister. He's like, I'm finally going to do it.
I like how his mouth is only really visible behind the hair.
He's going to use that spell that I hated from the game called Supernova. Also, shut up. Look at that Dragon Ball Z ear. That's a big ear.
It's a really big ear.
All right,
going to Namek next.
He summons the Supernova. Here it comes, going past Jupiter. Look at that detailed Jupiter. Also, bravo Team Juno, who had just brought their satellite into orbit around Juno. Very good. Well done.
Good job. Well done.
Luna, as the Supernova is passing past the moon, realizes that she's not going to put up that shit, and uses her royal Canterlot voice. Is that correct?
Yes.
Nay, throws it off trajectory. Sephiroth then sees it explode out in the Earth. Probably, I don't know, destroys some other satellite. Doesn't matter. But he is not dissuaded. And we're going to stop you, says the Twilight Spurkle. And she ain't having it.
To her other wing.
She ain't having it. Summon the elements! Exclamation mark. And so she starts. There you go. See, there's the blood wing and the actual wing. So she starts to summon from the ether someone who can help her, and from the same Hasbro property, she Kurzaps some people in to help him, and who is it? But it's the Care Bear cousins. So here we have ODM, Lionheart and Brightheart, if I'm correct.
I don't know, man. This is your fandom,
that's
not
it.
Mine.
Holy hooves, she says. Oh, don't worry, gal. We're here to help you out now. We're going to help you kill this monster man. So help me, Celestia. You're testing me. And there they are in the background. I don't know what I did, the summoner thing. Anyways.
What happened to their legs?
Anyway, blah, 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 explaining the story. Lionel, you have to help. Lionheart, you have to help. It's not Thundercats. Lionheart, you have to help us kill Sephiroth. And I don't know what to do because we don't have the elements of harmony. And Brightheart says, I've got it. We can do a Care Bear stare. No, wait. Cowboy Das? She doesn't understand what he's saying. Short explanation of what a Care Bear stare is. And she's like, I don't got no tummy marks, though. How am I going to do a Care Bear stare? And then Brightheart's like, hey, look at your butt. You got this thing on your butt.
He's biting her butt.
He's trying to help her pay attention to the area. He's like, you can use that. And Sephiroth's about to kill himself because he's really bored. And then he's...
what is he eating?
At the tip of his sword. It's not a banana. And then Twilight's like, hey, let's do it, girls. And they all get their flanks and bellies in order. And then, bam, they hit Sephiroth. And he's like, oh, I'm changing because of all the good of the purity of the world and friendship and caring apparently is hitting me. Oh, I turned into Sephiroth or Rossaroth or Sephibob. He's basically the Bob Roth, the good guy. And that's the end. What'd you think, Rick?